Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition. Legendary difficulty, survival mods installed. I'm your host, Color's Fate. It's episode 72. We're in this place. We're in Winterhold. And Carlia has asked us to meet her at the Ragged Flagon in Riften. The Thieves Guild quest progressing along. We're level 52. It's also daytime, so it's not the most pleasant time. Man, we're going to take a look at our journal. Carlia at the Ragged Flagon. That's it. The false front. Bring documents to Lake Doreka. Deliver ingredients. Khajiit in Kesh, the pirate shrine that's way over on the other side of the planet. Remember, we're playing survival mode. That means that fast travel is turned off. So for those of you who are new to the channel who've been watching and they're like, hey, go here next. No, we don't just do that because we don't have fast travel. We follow the world geographically, and whatever quests we have along the way are the ones we do. So to throw the world, we have to go talk to Arngeir, search for the Aetherium shards. These I'd like to do, actually. And if we take a look at that, at where they're at. So recover the stones of Brenzai. This is Sanctum. We're not going to worry about that quest. Recover the stones of Brenzai. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. Meet Carlia at the Ragged Flagon. We could journey all the way. All we really have to do is get to... Now, fast travel is turned off, but all we really have to do is get to Windhelm and we can take the cart. The carriages are still active in survival mode. So there's that. That's the only way we can fast travel. So let's go here and look at this House of Horrors. Find the priest of Boethia. I'm not going to bother with her. The priest of Molig Bal, the Lord of Dominion. That's way over on the other side of the world as well. And the Sicilium of Boethia. This gives you the best light armor in the game. Also the coolest looking light armor in the game. But I'm a heavy armor wearer, so I don't really care about this quest. Which is why we're not going to do it. Regain the Pale. Okay, Blessings of Nature. So here, we have to retrieve the Nilbane from Orphan Rock. That's over by Helgen, so we're not anywhere near that. Ysgramor's tomb with the circle. That's actually close by. So let's go look at that instead. Now let's take a look at our inventory. We are at 902 of 1,000, which is really heavy because we have a bunch of stuff like Woo Thread, Staff of Chain Lightning. Oh my goodness. Does she have anything she'll sell us at Burner's Oddments? It's 9:30 in the morning. As a vampire, that's not the best thing to have going on.
My brothers are good for nothing. Some may call this junk.
I don't care about your brother.
I call them
What I want to know is what I can sell you. So first of all, let's take a look at Burner and see what we can buy so that we can boost up her cash. She only has a petty soul gem and a sapphire, so it's not much. I'm going to go in here and we're going to try to sell anything heavy. So let's go by weight. We want to sell, we don't want to sell Malakath Cleaver, that's ours. Nightingale Blade, no. Dawnbreaker, no. Woodcutter's Axe we have to keep. Kind of. Staff of Chain Lightning, though, we're going to sell that. And Orgnum's Razor. I still feel like I need that for a quest, but it's not, I don't think so. This is all of our gear. Hooded Thalmor ropes, we can sell those. The rest of this stuff I don't want to sell because I need it for other things. Cloak, Daedric, yes, we want to sell that. It's only worth 9, but it's a weight of 1. Copper, all these circlets. Circlet of Major Alteration. These are really expensive things that don't weigh a lot. So, don't care about selling those. Do I have anything really super? Dragon Bones, that's why. 2 of them at 15. Okay. Goodbye. That'll help a ton, and there's a bunch of ore. Okay. That should help.
Until next time.
So let's see what else we have. The only other thing we really need to do here is take a look at potions. We need potions of destruction. And I have 9 of them. Potions of Fortified Destruction at 239%, and I have 9 of them. That's perfect. It's exactly what we need. So we're going to save the game, because we've learned that quick save sometimes causes problems for me. And then we're going to go find the rest of the Tomb of Ysgramor people. Oh, hold on. Glory of the Dead. No stone unturned. We're going to turn those off to make it easier to find where we're going. Which is out here. Yep, it's right there. We go look on the map where it is. It's over here. So, we're going to head down there, and we're going to, since we're here in Winterhold, we might as well go do the Ysgramor quest for the companions. Not my favorite quest, because it's just a bunch of ghosts, and the companions are running around, and it kind of makes it... It doesn't make it hard to use Chain Lightning. You can use it. Because they're your buddies, and they're not gonna suck. But still, it's just not the best thing. Snow has really kicked up. Alright, we're gonna take a look at... Let's see, we want to do Whirlwind Sprint because we want to get across here. Jump on the snow.
What?
There we go.
Nakast!
A little further than I needed to go with the old Nakast, but I every single time that I leave this game for a little bit of time and then come back to it, I'm always blown away by how good it looks for a game that was released in 2011. It's just amazing. So always makes me happy. Always makes me giddy. Here we go. Somebody recently on a message board asked, what's the game you always come back to? And certainly I've certainly had different ones over the years, but in the last decade, Skyrim.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and his most trusted generals. You should be cautious.
Are you not coming?
Kodlak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Drift Shade. But I can't go any further with my mind fogged and my heart grieved.
Alright, how do we get inside?
Return Wuthra to Ysgramor. It should open the way. Good day.
Here it is.
For Kodlak.
Get to the burial chamber. Okay, we will. Let's take a look at our spells to remember what we got. The Dawnbreaker, flawless for the undead. It's the two-handed version, thanks to a mod, which is what I love. Got my Dremora Lord at 6, and I've got Lightning Bolt at 4, Chain Lightning at 5. So let's do this. And where are my lights? My lights are... Mage Light is nowhere to be found. Mage Light and Candlelight. Alright, so Mage Light. Okay. Let's see. Get something wrong here. Candlelight. That's the left one. Alright. I have forgotten how to do grouping since the last time I played, which is unfortunate because it's like one of the best, easiest things to do in the world. Not Soul Trap. Mage Light. These two things. Space, top. Okay, you. Yes. Save. Oops, state. No. What is this? No. Group 8.
I see why now.
What? Candlelight. Are they group 1? They are. Already. Okay, they're already at group 1, so I'm just going to use those. Oh.
Thought I heard something.
Yikes. Watch it there, brother.
There, brother.
Alright.
Watch it there, brother.
Which one? My undead sword.
This won't end well for you.
I hate these ghosts because you can barely see them. Alright. Amethyst. I need to relook at my own,
For Codlack.
my own tutorial on how to set these up.
What was that? Who's there?
I see you down there. Oh, Magica. Hold on now. Why not? What am I wearing? Battle Mage Warrior Amethyst Ring. This one does two-handed attacks and heavy armor skill, and this one does two-handed attacks. The armor skill? Conjuration spells. Yes, that's what I want. What else am I missing? Destruction. Hold on. Jeez, it's been so long since I played this. I've completely forgot everything. Let's see. Destruction. Conjuration. Destruction. Ooh, they cost a little bit. Jeez. Nice. Plugging away at me there. Route to regeneration. Health, and do I have any of my own healing potion? Potion of healing. Oh my gosh. You're dead. That helps.
I'm gonna kill you.
Part of playing Skyrim and being good at it is just having your hotkeys set up correctly and understanding how the system works, and I've already forgot how to do it. Okay, guys, through there.
For Codlack.
Oh, magic. Grab some. Hey, guys. So you're all following me. Alright, let's find out what we got here. Hey. Yeah. You sit. Okay, you weasels way down there. That's so good. What am I missing? I got a battle mage necklace. That's a two-handed ring. Battle mage witch plates hood. There we go. That's what I need. I need to have that on, and that'll give me free spells. Hey, that's what I was looking for. How come I'm not getting my free spells? Even if these spells cost 5 magic at a cast, it's still too many. What do we have? These points. Sorry, Farkas. There we go. Alright, next stop. This fancy thing over here, there's a Justicia Chajango. It's worth 900, so we might as well grab it. This chest has a black soul gem in it, which is awesome. So,
I can't go any further, Shield Brother.
what's the matter?
Ever since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me. Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to Ysgramor.
You're not coming because of spiders, dude. That's me. I'm the one who's afraid of spiders. You're not coming, Farkas? Come on, man. You're like... You're supposed to be good at this.
I knew I heard something.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. The big crawlies. Oh yeah. How's that follow you? Don't care. Tough day for you, she says. Kazemba. Where's everybody else? Everybody over here, everybody over there. Where are the rest of them? Ysgramor. Show me where he is. No, no, don't run towards me. They're all down there. Oh, there we go.
Who's there?
Okay, I'm gonna make this easy for you. I'm just gonna put you in there with it. Oh, she raised that other one from the dead. That's funny. I love being able to raise dead and have Dremora lords and all this kind of stuff. It makes it so much better. Took a risk there. Saved it. What do we have here? Man, a steel battle staff. I didn't care about dragon steel arrows. Not that they're ever going to be used. Because they're not. Alright. Show me what you got here, home slice. It's gonna be
Is someone there?
where is everybody? I hate these guys, I can't see them. I missed 3 times now. Hey, that's what I was hoping for. I was finally hoping that thing would proc and go off. It always kind of bothered me playing EverQuest. Everybody would call the effects on your weapon, they'd say it procced, meaning it processed, I guess is how that started. I always thought that was the dumbest thing to call it, and yet I call it that myself now. The effect procced, whatever. Amazing how gamers come up with like the dumbest terms for things. And my friends, we know this thing. Yeah, I do too. I have swords. almost. Oh yeah. Only a fool tries to kill the dead? Well, or, you know, maybe the guy who's trying not to die. She's got her spider. Oh. There we go. He's dead. He's dead. And we're passing on through here. Oh, this looks like a door to a zone transition. Oh, no, it's just a regular old iron door. Well, okay, let's see what happens here. What is this? Activate the handle. Okay. Activated it. Wait a minute. Is there a different handle somewhere? I have no recollection of this. Oh, here we go. It was right through here. Yep. Oh yeah, I see. I can cast this pretty fast if you really... Oh no. That wasn't how we expected that part to go. Well, there you go. Hey now. Inventory. Now that the game understands that I'm not overweight, there's... Well, that wasn't how we expected that whole mess to go. So, let's do this. Okay. Alright. Love to go in there and just nuke all you guys, but apparently that's a bad idea. There we go. Who ran from that one? Oh, all of you. As Ann and Nancy Wilson once sang, who will you run to when it all falls down? Oh, you're jumping down. You're running up there. Thing about Legendary, man. One wrong move and everything can go very, very badly for you. Like that guy hitting me from the back end. Alright, Codlac. The loot here. Let's do this. So we don't make a mistake here. Codlac. Wait to me.
Greetings, shield brother.
Codlac? Is that you?
Of course. My fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay.
But there's nobody else here.
You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hearse's realm. And they all see you. You brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it.
Vilkas said you need to... Vilkas said you can still be cured.
Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
Perfect. Flame of the Harbinger, Glenmore, which head removed. Oh. Codlock's Wolf Spirit. There we go, now he's dead. Codlock, my friend, where are you? You're over there.
Greetings, shield brother,
We've killed your beast spirit.
and so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other harbingers remain trapped by Ysgramor. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your master. Triumph in your victory. And lead the companions to further glory.
It feels like they set that up for some kind of little DLC.
Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the companions?
Well, yeah, a vampire is going to lead you. He did indeed.
You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others.
Good plan. Yeah, so
There's someone who can get things done.
it has the sense of there was going to be a small DLC that would allow you to go hunt and free all of the other Harbingers from Hircine's realm. That would have been kind of cool. You could have done it with a mod, but you would have missed out on all the cool voice acting, you know, so that could have been something that was really, really neat. And never happened. But we made it this far. There's a Troll's Bane heavy armor, weight 39, 15. We're rolling in the deep. We got 75,000 gold, so I can buy all the houses I want to. Money's not an issue at this point in the game. Money is not an issue. Time is the issue in the Hold of the Snow. Alright, so let's see, what's it say? It says meet Carlisle at the Ragged Flag, and that's the mob we had when we had going on. And that's it. We're the leader of the companions. So talk to Elisif. Proventus, that's in Whiterun. Return the Dwemer puzzle cube to Delvin. We're going in that direction. Let's see. Learn the second word of the soldier shout. We need to return Draven's bow to him at Merryfair Farm outside of Riften. We're going to Riften. I don't have any armor to exchange with Tenelia, so that quest is broken. I always forget about that, and I always sell that armor, and then idiot me does that. So that's kind of part of the problem. Transcribe the lexicon. We got to go down to Blackreach for that. Blessings of nature. Alright, so all this stuff, we're going to go meet Carlisle at the Ragged Flag. It is 3:35 p.m. We're gonna head over to God, they all have W names. It just confuses me every time. Windhelm, yeah. Windhelm, Whiterun, Winterhold. If you have synesthesia or partial synesthesia like I do, it's a giant pain in the butt. 3 major cities with a W for the starting letter. They might as well all be named White to me, because that's basically how it works. My mind thinks of them all the same. Riften, of course, is starts with an R, which has the same problems as Riverwood, but fortunately, it's a significant distance and a unique enough location that my brain can differentiate the two. So Riften, Riverwood. I like things like Helgen starts with an H, so it is somewhat different than everything else. Of course, you have Riften, Riverwood, Raven Rock. You know, it's like how many different places all have to start with the same letter. It's just a little bit of a pain in the buttocks. Solitude and Sauvignon. So they certainly have their letters that they liked when they were coming up with the land here. One of the questions that would be really neat, and maybe somebody watching this actually knows the answer. One of the things that I think would be really neat to know is, I remember playing Daggerfall, and of course Daggerfall takes place in I believe High Rock. It's been a long time. I think it's High Rock. And there are a ton of locations in Daggerfall, and many of those dungeons are all kind of very, very similar. And they did kind of the same thing in Morrowind. You go in there, and a lot of the dungeons are really the same. They're not unique. They're the same walls and the same textures, and maybe the layout's slightly different, like some of those tombs and stuff, but they're more or less the same. At Daggerfall, though, God, there were so many dungeons. And I would be curious to know if the creators for Arena and Daggerfall, when they were first creating the Elder Scrolls, actually knew the names of all the towns and all the provinces before they even started. Like, did they know that Riverwood existed in Skyrim before they even created Daggerfall, or was that something that came about when they started to build Skyrim? Did they just have the continent of Skyrim and the shape of Skyrim, and they didn't know anything else about it, and there were no references to it at all from anywhere else? Is that how it happened? And is that how it got started? When the developers from Bethesda started to work on Skyrim, where they basically told, okay, this is the shape of the continent, this is how big we want it to be, and all right, let's brainstorm town names, because we don't know. I would actually be fascinated to know the answer to that. That would be fascinating to me. Okay, I want to look at something here. Q. I don't have a torch, do I? Oh, I do. Excuse me. What is the torch? Okay. What is the torch? 8? 8 is what? Transmute. Okay, hold on. Do I have a torch in there? So I thought I just did. It said it's favorited. Okay, Q. Q is... Where's the torch thing? How come I don't see it? Oh, because these are groups. Okay. Torch. If I go torch right hand and transmute left hand. Torch. Oh, I have to do it that way? Oh, so transmute right hand. Okay. And if I say F to group this. Yes. E confirm group. No, I want the torch and I want that. Like that. So if I say group 1 and group 8. Group 8. I gotta figure this out offline because this is gonna annoy the hell out of me that I don't know how to do that anymore. I had this all figured out several episodes ago. You guys probably saw me. Save group state. Okay, hold on. Candlelight, torch, save group state. T. Okay. Now if I go like this. What? Okay. Just gonna have to figure it out. had it all figured out. It's been so long since I played Skyrim, I've completely forgot how to group things. So I want that torch out. Because torch is what you need to help with a little bit of warmth. These guys are punks. What are you? And it Marauder. Do not do a little bit cold. So we didn't use a single potion for a whole godlike white man thing. He's got Necklace of Haggling, half a pound for 850. We kind of have to take that. Tombstone Ceremonial Greatsword is not going to be grabbed by us. We're going to grab Torch again because the torch adds in survival mode a little bit of warmth, and we want to get to Winterhold in one piece. So we're gonna run. Oh, there's a. I'm gonna let my guy fight them as I really don't care about them. At this stage of the game, they offer me nothing except for making my destruction spells better. Which actually, what is my destruction right now? 71. I probably should stay and kick the crud out of them, but I kind of want to get to the next part of this instead. I want to get out of this blizzard. The blizzard! I'm 20 minutes away from ending this episode, and I really want to figure out how to regroup stuff. I can't believe that it's not so intuitive that I've suddenly forgot how to do it, and now I can't remember how to do it. Because grouping your commands and using the F1 through F8 keys is kind of important. Just because your character only has the two hands to work with. So being able to say, I want this in my left hand and this in my right hand, and I want to be able to press one button and have both things switch, is kind of really important. I do love this game though. I am so excited at the prospect of an Elder Scrolls 6 in the next couple of years, however long it might take them to do the development and to get it right. And I think I'm probably a little more forgiving than some other players about what get it right means. Get it right to me means provide a really good base game experience and a really great modding experience for the modders, because I don't expect Bethesda to put every single little thing in the game that I want to see in the game on the first try. That'd be like saying that this modded version of the game that I have with 190 or 200 mods or whatever I have, that'd be like saying I expect this to be Elder Scrolls 6 when it's released. That's just unrealistic. I, as a software developer myself, understand what an unrealistic goal that is. I don't think people understand how much work it takes to make a video game with this size and scope. I really honestly believe that. I've worked with too many people as a software developer who don't have an understanding of what we do and how hard it is to do what we do. That I think I have a pretty good handle on people's expectations versus reality when it comes to software, especially video games. So I don't expect Bethesda to nail the game every last possible thing about it, but I do expect them to do what they did with Skyrim and provide, and Fallout 4, and provide the kind of hooks
travel more, but who...
that allow the
Who would
modders
have
to
visited
more or less fill in the gaps. You know, they say, oh yeah, ebony bow of exhaustion. Sure, a second, getting rid of that. She doesn't have all the